And now weather with Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner, certified by Weather Rates for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Well, skies are clear, the weather is quiet, and it's been so nice the last few days. Here's a look from this morning. This out of Cabool, Missouri, but this could be anywhere, Missouri or Arkansas. Just a beautiful start to this Tuesday that came with temperatures in the middle and upper 40s east of Highway 65, low 50s more common to the west, and everybody experiencing a much warmer day than we've seen here lately. Temperatures topping out near 80 in most spots, 80 degrees the afternoon high here in Springfield, a full 10 degrees over yesterday's high, and the warming trend will continue into Wednesday. Outside right now, temperatures falling back through the 60s. Currently 62 in Springfield. It's not going to get a whole lot colder, though, from where temperatures are right now, as it looks like we're only looking at lows in the 50s overnight tonight. Again, a very quiet scene locally, a very quiet scene not only regionally but nationally. We've got some showers up toward the Great Lakes. We've got some showers down towards the Gulf Coast and across Florida. Really quiet for the most part from West Coast to the East Coast. That will change late this week as Hurricane Delta looks to be a major weather player for folks along the Gulf Coast and then the Deep South and then the Middle Atlantic as we work from Friday through this upcoming weekend. For us, it doesn't look like it's going to have a whole lot of impact on our weather, but maybe some side effects. More on that here in a second. Here's what we're looking at in the short term. We've had one front make a run at the area. That one's washing out. We've got another front that's going to make a run at the area tomorrow. It'll put on the brakes north of I-70. It too will wash out. And it looks like we're going to hold on to this warm air mass that has found its way into our area. As far as tomorrow is concerned, I'm expecting sunny skies again from start to finish. Thursday will probably feature just a bit more cloud cover south of the interstate. I expect another sunny day north of the interstate, but mostly sunny to maybe partly sunny conditions south of the interstate Thursday afternoon. Temperatures tonight dropping into the 50s. Looks like about 56 for a low in Springfield with afternoon highs tomorrow in the mid to upper 80s. I don't think any spot's going to hit 90, but it's going to be a close call. And here in Springfield, we're going to hit 87, I think, tomorrow afternoon, falling back into the upper 50s for lows Wednesday night, with warm temperatures again on Thursday, topping out generally in the low to mid 80s south of the interstate, where there will be a bit more cloud cover, and in the mid to possibly upper 80s again north of the interstate. Here in Springfield, I think we'll get into the mid 80s for highs. And down in the Western Caribbean, we have Hurricane Delta. Now, this storm is very powerful. It's a Category 4 hurricane with winds at 145 miles per hour. What's a little unusual is when you look at the satellite imagery, you don't see a very apparent eye, and it's because the eye is so small. It's only 4 to 5 miles in diameter. Typically, with hurricanes, your eye is going to be on the order of around, say, 10 to 20 miles. That is not the case with this storm. Very powerful storm that continues to make a beeline toward areas like Cozumel and Cancun, and it looks like they will have to deal with this storm early on Wednesday as it continues to track towards the west-northwest. Looking at the big picture, where does the storm go after that point? Well, you have to look at what's going on in the atmosphere, because these storms are almost like leaves in a stream, and the ridges of high pressure are like rocks, and they help to direct these storms where they're going to go. And we have a ridge of high pressure located east of Florida, and we have a trough of low pressure here across Texas. So what will happen is the storm will have to move around the ridge toward the west-northwest and then northwest, and then it's going to start feeling the influence of this upper level trough. And we have a doorway here, and it looks like the storm takes a move to the north and then northeast as it gets funneled between that area of low pressure and that area of high pressure over this upcoming weekend. So here's the forecast track. And you can see it looks to be a major hurricane through the Gulf of Mexico. Expected landfall on the Louisiana coastline. Exact landfall point still a little bit fuzzy, but it looks like it's going to be generally in this area. And that is going to be, I think, probably Friday night. Then from there, it will track across the state of Mississippi over the weekend into Tennessee late in the weekend. Now, I think for us locally, very little in the way of impacts, but it will sling a little more moisture our way. And I think with that, we'll see a bit more cloud cover Friday through Saturday and Sunday, and maybe even a few isolated showers across areas of north central and northeast Arkansas into south central and southeast Missouri. The better chance for rain may come on Monday. We have a trough that's going to move into the western U.S. And it looks like as that moves into the middle of the country, we're probably going to find a fairly powerful storm system setting up. The question is, What is the timing of the front as it moves through on Monday, and will it generate rain? If it is capable of generating showers and thunderstorms Monday afternoon into Monday evening, we will have to watch out for the possibility of maybe some severe weather. That storm's going to pack a lot of wind energy. It's also going to lead to cooler temperatures after a long stretch of warm weather. We're back in the 70s for highs on Tuesday, and it looks like it could even get cooler than that later next week.
So we're going to be back into that fall-like pattern most
Yes.
likely by next week.
Yes, later next week. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Jamie, thank you.
You bet.
All right, still to come for you tonight at 9. Find out what the University of Missouri